What an explosion! It appears that it even triggered a small avalanche, but it didn't appear to bother the penguin. I know that robbing dead bodies is frowned upon in upper circles, but I cannot do anything for him anymore. He, however, a couple torn out pages. They're entitled Research Journal of Nicole Charleroi. I don't think that this information will help me right now, but I might at least understand better how everything ties together. A couple torn... A gasoline lighter. In an abstract sort of way, the amulet represents a head. This thing helped... Nothing. All that... A huge field... A huge field... A gasoline... A single... I could use the diamond to cut the glass, but then it would fall down and destroy the egg. In an abstract... A single egg is visible through the... I could use the diamond to cut the glass, but then it would fall down and destroy the egg. It always looks so simple in detective stories. Plunger on the glass, cut it with a diamond, and... It really is simple. I have no idea what animal this comes from. It's too large to be a chicken egg, but who knows? I have no idea what. Empty. Empty. A bathtub filled with bubbles. A glass. There's no water coming out. How am I? I think that's a water pump. It's not. A gas. A gas. I have. I have no. There are people who prefer. The salt ate a. Nothing is It's a little heavy. Not even. It contains whale oil. People also used to use it as lamp oil and lubricant. It contains whale oil. It's a little. The penguin seems. The penguin seems. The penguin seems to be sitting on something. A couple torn out pages. I don't. In an abstract sort of way, the amulet represents a head. There is a large diamond on top. It looks to be very old, and if the diamond is real, it is worth a fortune. Nothing is happening. Maybe the switch is broken. You can use this to seal windows or become a lifeguard on TV. A completely a 10-liter bucket. It's a little heavy. Not even female Russian shot putters can carry that. The lighter could serve as a blinker substitute and lead all in one. It's definitely. That was easier than I thought it would be. Maybe I can At least now the poor little guy had a gasoline, an egg-shaped thing made of metal. An egg-shaped. It fits, and the machine is also starting to work again. Nothing is happening. They all appear to be very busy. Yay! The tub is full. Woohoo! Now all I need is a relaxing bath oil. Now all I need is a Now all I need is Now all I A video camera in the bathroom? I wouldn't want to take a shower in here. I can't reach it. Now all I I don't need any more fish for the time being. Now all I need is... I don't have... Now all I... Now all... Now all... Now all I need is a relaxing bath oil. A huge field... A huge field... The salt ate a huge... There are people... The salt... The salt ate a huge hole into the ice. The pump is running. It's gradually getting warm again. Where am I supposed to... That would be enough. I don't have the slightest... I assume that... A stationary drill. A metal bit is in it. Too bad, actually. It was just about to get nice and warm. The water has frozen over. I hope that the ice will hold me. The camera has been... Oh, there is something else on the tape. A remainder of another recording. Looks like the room right next door. This Nicole Charleroi is having a discussion with a really elegantly dressed guy. Unfortunately, his back is to the camera. But I could swear that it's... What's going on down there?
I heard we are ready.
Yes, apart from a few small details, everything is ready. Thanks to the artifact, we were able to quickly bring the radiation fields to the desired level.
So I was right.
About the artifact?
About you, Professor Charleroi. Your team has truly done magnificent work. And Sergei, Oleg, you also deserve a lot of praise.
Thank you. It was an honor for us.
But enough self-congratulations. We still have a lot to do. Mankind is waiting for us to relieve them from a few decisions.
Massimo Gartuzzo? If he's involved in this, it must be a really big thing. And if he goes to the ends of the world just for this, then I'd rather not dwell on how big this thing is. Realistically, there are only two possibilities. Either I make sure there is a super big... And since I definitely do not feel like dying, I should think of something that makes a huge kaboom. Only I probably won't be able to do much by myself. I need help, and I need it fast. A huge plasma screen. There are 3,000 switch. There are 3,000. None of the monitors shows anyone. It's probably possible to switch from one room to another somehow, but I can't find the right knobs. It all looks terrible. There are 3,000 switches. A huge plasma screen. They all appear to be very busy down there. An egg-shaped thing. A huge plasma. Two, 5, 1, 3. Done it. I wonder what is waiting for me in that room over there. There is something in the close vicinity of the research station, most likely an airplane. Maybe they can come and get me out of here. I just have to get their attention some. I think I'll take a couple with me, and probably the matches too. All of the equipment looks to be completely out of date. They obviously... Equipment for measuring and analysis. Flares. I assume that they are used. The matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got wet at some point in time. The matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got wet at some point in time. They are from the nightclub Lady. Wasn't there a similar book of matches in the sewers in Moscow? Weird. Flares. The matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. The matches burn. Flares. I assume that they are from the nightclub. Flares. Flares. I assume that they are used. The matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got. They are from the night. It contains whale oil. People also used to use it as lamp oil and lubricant. Hopefully the fuses will work again if I pour the whale oil over them. If I put them on the floor and light them, that won't help much either. Maybe I... Max! So Oleg was right.
It's not what you think.
Typical statement from a man.
They aren't our enemies. They want to help us.
I've had my fill lately of people who allegedly want to help me.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry about Oleg.
How did you know?
Later. These men have brought me here to...
So you are in cahoots with them. They're the same guys who were seen in the museum by the janitor and the little girl when my father was kidnapped, right?
Yes, and the sect did actually kidnap your father. But for his own protection. Don't worry. He's fine.
For his protection? From people like you? You played me for a sucker and were working with these guys the entire time.
No, when I got back from Ireland, the sect also kidnapped me. Then they explained how everything fits together. I'd never seen these guys before that. You have to believe me.
Do I?
During his investigation into the...
And what is...
The people believe that they're the
Oh, God.
And the Tunguska catastrophe was caused by a nuclear...
Bullshit! Psst, don't tell me.
I don't know what I should believe.
In Tunguska?
The fact is that in the summer of 1908, an unidentified object was annihilated in a detonation as powerful as a modern hydrogen bomb. But they found no crater and no... Then these strange fragments appeared years later. Your father examined them and discovered that they were...
The Kalen...
Exactly. Then the military got a hold of the material, and your father was...
And one of the artifacts is here now.
The station belongs to a man...
Billionaire, divorced 3 times.
What?
He's here. I saw him below.
Hopefully we aren't too late. He bought shares in all the
So what? Are you...
Be serious for a second, Nina. Don't you have any idea what they're planning here?
Give me a hint.
They are working on a technology...
Oh, come on. With these and now...
It sounds like... Do you... The sect... More than...
And...
The sect... Are you...
Sure.
Yes, sir. Oh, before I forget...
I know your number.
So, the elevator should be working again. But maybe we should wait until the sect members have detonated the antenna.
And if not?
So you really want to go...
Yes.
Damn, what just happened? The elevator appears to still be working, as do some of the doors, but I can't open the other ones. Nina, can you hear me? Just great. I have to get the doors open as soon as possible or we'll have a real problem. Hopefully...
Max doesn't seem to hear me through the door. Now what? Hope maybe that elevator still works. One of the surveillance cameras. Hopefully, the pipe is cold. Someone took the knob that opens and closes the vent. There's just a rod left now. Someone took the knob that opens and closes the vent. I can't open or close the valve with my bare hand. I threaded the rod. I can't open or... I threaded the rod. I can't open or close the valve. This thing has all the bells and whistles. A radiator. The radiator feels cold. I can't break it loose. It's much too massive. What an enormous icicle. I can't break it loose. I can't break it loose. I can't break... What an enormous... What an... I'd better not touch it. The labels on it promise a lot of trouble. Hopefully the lid won't open. The sign is riveted. The sign warns that contact with water could trigger chemical reactions. The paint is so brittle that it crumbles just looking at it. In some places where the walls have cracked, the ice is visible behind the walls. The tube leads through the wall and in some places where the walls have cracked, the ice in some places I hear voices behind. I can't open or close the valve with my former teacher, Mr. Puetz, would say no one can force a round metal rod to rotate with a wrench. My former teacher, a wrench. I can't think of anything more to say on that subject. My former teacher, Mr. Pouet. The radiator feels cold. I've gotten warm enough now. I've gotten warm enough now. The bad guys can go on. I should pay attention. Phew, no ch- Phew, no chance. Phew, no chance. Phew. A radiator. The radiator is gurgling and is cold. I guess there isn't enough water in the pipe. I've gotten warm enough now. The door is shut. The door is shut. The door is shut. This thing has all the... There's no reception. I can't open or close. The sign warns that I should pay attention. As soon as the icicle begins to melt, it will swing across the room. radiator. The radiator is gurgling and is cold. I guess there isn't enough water in the pipes. I can't. The vent is open. The pipe is cold. I've gotten warm enough now. The door is shut. The door is shut. Hopefully, the door is shut. Hopefully, Max will be. I think that's a It's not me. I've gotten warm. What a strange design. How am I supposed to? It works! If Max would have been able to.
There's no flame lit in the heating unit? Well, then let's look for the right button that fires it up. So, that should have been it.
The paint stuck to the silicone. With a little imagination, you. The sign is not recognized. If my plan works and Max when it melts and slides out and is
Water? Heat? There's no water. I'll see if I can find a control unit for the water feed. I hope. Ah, damn it!
So I did hear right. The lady did actually manage to free herself. Well then, come on.
Ah, Miss Kalinkov, we finally... Please excuse my bad manners. I would have introduced myself. Allow me to introduce my...
kidnapping, aggravated assault, and whatever else you ordered to do.
No, but since you are already here...
Thanks, but
then you'll really be...
I
As you should. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
don't need a couch.
I will relieve humanity.
Through brainwashing?
You have to admit, it's a truly
I have to admit, you're even sicker than I thought.
What a shame that you don't appreciate. And now, if you'll please and if I can offer you a word of advice.
It can't be much longer until the icicle slips from the pipe. I have to get out of here, fast! I see no way to operate the crane from down here. A loading crane. I really trusted that guy. His pseudo-charming way hides a textbook archetypal on first impression. The entire project is being monitored and controlled. Another one who has made a fool of me this entire time. Control displays appear to be... I assume that Sergei isn't just standing there for the fun of it. The Committee of the Friendly Do... I would like...
Quiet! Professor Charleroi has to...
To build all these devices here,
The equipment is...
it's hard to...
The pro...
In case you're interested, a sect has just arrived. They're about to destroy your...
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I think you're missing...
Miss Charleroi?
Shut your mouth, or sir.
My interest in a conversation with him approximates the temperatures down here. The Committee of the Friendly Do-Gooders probably does not want to include me in its ranks. The entire project is... I see no way to operate the crane from down here. This thing... There's no reception. Max must be up there. Hopefully they haven't caught him yet. My interest in a conversation... The entire... A gasoline... Oleg is watching me carefully again. One wrong move, and I'll probably die on the precipice of the glacier. Oleg is watching me carefully. I think I may have something you've been looking for.
Oh, the part from the water pump? Thank you very much. We will reward you with a painless death.
How friendly of you.
Oleg, put that thing back in there quickly so that it's nice and warm again up in the station when we celebrate our triumph.
Okay. You will watch our guest of honor?
I don't think that our princess wants to run away.
No, of course not. It's...
Damn it!
one of those... One of those monitoring cameras again.
You mean escape using the crane? We'll see if that goes well. But I don't know. Good luck, Nina.
It's getting warm up there.
The celebration will have to wait. What the hell was...
I'm sorry that I was wrong about you, but oh,
That's okay. Come on, we've got to get to the airplane.
Nina's father tried for months to scientifically prove what had happened. However, he eventually gave up, knowing that there are some things that just can't be explained with formulas. Still, or perhaps because of that, a small film company is very interested in his story. After his encounter with the sect, Eddie the janitor immediately started attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and has been sober ever since. He is using his striking voice doing voiceovers for goblins in video games. Lisa originally wanted to become a photographer, but she was unsuccessful due to the fact that she couldn't manage to change the batteries in the camera. Her new career as a bike courier also ended suddenly after just 2 hours and her first flat tire, because no one patched the tire for her. She is now selling magnetic microwave hamsters from a small stand in Berlin. When the police arrived at the museum, Kansky's body had disappeared. As Max realized when he saw the amulet, the commissioner was a member of the mysterious sect, which no one has heard from since their intervention in Antarctica. The sect's motives remain a mystery. Were their actions really for the benefit of mankind? And have they really disappeared? The sanitation worker noticed Nina's lie just in time and didn't quit his job. 1 week later, he actually did win the lottery, divorced his wife, and has lived happily ever since. Conductor Karpman's unpunctuality cost him his job. However, German Railways was thrilled to hire him. He now works the daily Hamburg-Bielefeld route. After another 2,376 cigarette breaks together, soldiers Romanova and Yushin decided to quit smoking. They now spend their time sticking nicotine patches to various areas on each other's bodies. However, rumors of an upcoming wedding could not be confirmed. Agents Fetisov and Radinkov left the Secret Service to open a boutique in Moscow that features tailor-made suits. None of the passengers died in the dramatic train wreck, which looked worse than it was. The scientists are still puzzling over the strange results of the plant analysis that Nina so brilliantly manipulated. The Doberman Pinscher took advantage of the opportunity to escape and is currently following in the footsteps of one of his ancestors and terrorizing the moors of England. Barkeeper O'Brien was hit by a drunken truck driver in front of his pub, quit his job, and has been teaching rhetoric at the University of Dublin. The fisherman's doctor urgently recommended he pay better attention to his health. He now only fishes when the sun is shining, in other words, twice a year, and has switched to drinking single malt Scotch whiskey. Klaus lost his home when the pub closed. He wandered around homeless and without a goal for months until he finally discovered his purpose in life and a place to stay in the small German town of Geesthacht. He is now a game designer for graphic adventures. Fernando, the gatekeeper, is currently working on his latest series of paintings, the 1,000 extremely different growth stages of the date palm tree. Thanks to her untiring physical efforts, Sister Sabrina actually won the mayoral election. However, she had to resign 9 months later to take care of her baby. Shortly after his efforts in the inner courtyard, Puyol, the patient, set the world record in building a house of cards. Since then, he has appeared in numerous TV talk shows, babbling nonsense and earning money, hand over fist. However, we strongly oppose the extremely malicious insinuation that this career path is a general prerequisite for a career in television. Ramon builds strange figures out of shells based on Manuel Perez's even stranger drawings and sells them to tourists for exorbitant amounts of money. The villainous quartet was literally put on ice for a very long time. As a result, large-scale mind control continues to be reserved for a very popular, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. The contracts are signed and sealed. You can look forward to seeing your favorite characters again in Secret Files 2.
Max?
Yeah?
Have I thanked you yet?
No, I don't think so.
The plane must have an autopilot function.